So the start will not be the same as the usual game. I'm using a alternate life mod for that one. So we can skip the whole Hellwind process, which is kind of good. So I will just showcase a few of the things that I added to the vanilla game. Some of them are total overhauls and other things, but I will not be able to show everything because there is way too much for that. So we start in the character creation screen. This is a mod called Race menu. So besides having all the races, you can change the body, skin, head, face, eyes. Let's get rid of the scar, which was there we go. Face I think vanilla, eye color I will change. Let's go for red. Hair. Let's just go for this for now. So first off, because there are so many mods, we'll start loading them all. You can see that in the left upper corner. And I get on the right screen all the items that came with all the mods. You'll see there's a map on the right top corner, and my HUD is now on the left lower part. So, third person. First person. Smoother animation. You will have fighting stance, idle stances. So the mods are about done with loading. HUD overhaul. Skill overhaul, additional skill points and perks for them. So it's nothing like the vanilla game. You get a shit ton of items. I will just start deleting a few of them because I don't need them all. Spells, quests, a lot of different items.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I will keep it simple and start camping in the woods.
The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
And then we activate it, and depending on whichever beginning we chose, we get gear and factions. So the first thing you will notice is that the area where I will spawn is totally different. It is near Helgen, which is actually where the main quest is. It's right after the dragon attacking Helgen that this scenario plays out. But I will not show the main quest because I rather showcase some of the things that have changed, or at least try to cover as much as possible for that, because there is so much added that even I don't know every location of it. I will be using 2 cheats for now, because I want to showcase and not actually play the whole game, because I have to go through the whole menu, which takes a very long time. So there are religions now. You can either choose none as well, but I'm going for Buddha. So you will have to get the blessing and pray. Like here's the tenets. Receive the blessing of the lover's comfort, find a new symbol for the temple, pray only in the nude, never openly break the law of Skyrim. I will accept it for now. And we will have it right over there. So, this is my starting location. Helgen is right over there. I'm going to use a overpowered weapon for now. Physics work, so weapons will dangle and all those things. Now this is first person animation for the weapon, and this is third person. Because it's a two-handed weapon, she will actually hold it with 2 hands. So we have a random NPC we will kill quickly. There we go. Enemies, and even your character can dodge in any way possible. Enemies are smarter, so you have to look out for that. The whole fauna and landscape is overhauled, so you won't remember any of it. Random NPCs will spawn. She is from a specific mod, so I'm not going to show her. I don't want to get close to her as well. So this is where you normally would be after you reach the end of the cave. So here you can choose your standing stone. Music overhaul, it's Nordic style music now. And we are now on our way to Riverwood. There's also a wolf overhaul, more immersive wolves, and there is a quest line this way, but I'm not going to show it because it's a DLC sized one. So I'm currently running my full CPU, so I have to lower the graphics eventually, and I'm running on 12 gigabytes of RAM. And the CPU is only half, so my GPU, sorry. Okay, so this is the first border. Now every hold will have its own border. Staggering also works, so yes, you can get staggered. Anyway, this is Riverwood now.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
I will get the occasional lag. So this is the end of Riverwood. And these are, I think this is just a hunter, yeah?
What?
So this is one of the issues that I still have to fix.
What do you need?
Is a glitch with one of the landscaping mods. But this is a buyable castle for your player. So we are currently on our way to Run, which I will showcase a little bit, and then I will use a cheat so I can go to every single place with fast travel, and I will try to show you the new Runner ruins, and maybe some of the new mobs. This is the
Legion's
new
always
Legion.
looking for strong, capable warriors. You think you've got what it takes? I think you're lost in solitude.
Armored dogs, overhauled skins for the armor. Basically every single armor and weapon is overhauled to either more realistic 2K, 4K. So this is now the new starting area in Whiterun, with custom signs where you can go to. This is the meadery, which is in the base game, but it has now a few buildings around it. Thelmor outposts, you can have side with the Thelmor instead of just the Legion. There should be a giant over here. Somewhere. So, because of the massive amount of NPCs that come with this mods, it takes a really long time for them to load. I have to use one of the mod menus to actually lessen the amount of NPCs by 50% at least. Enemies and NPCs all have a better animation.
Fight with us and
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield system.
So this is a dialogue overhaul. It will show who is talking by zooming in on the person, which makes it a little bit more immersive. There are random NPCs walking all around Skyrim now. I will go to one of the mods to actually already disable 50% less NPCs. This will really help out. in a long way. So this is the beginning
I've been looking
of
for you.
Whiterun now.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Of course, we still have the stable, the carriage, and of course the walls. Now, on the other hand, while this looks similar to the original Skyrim, if we are inside, it will not look the same.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
So every city wall with its gate and a handful of doors are total overhauled, which means they have custom animation for opening, sound for opening and closing, and most of them are in full 4K. Alongside all the mods that are in it, I have around 70 followers available, but I will not showcase them because they are spread all around Skyrim. So you can mix it up as much as you want, or you can gather them all, it's just a hassle to find them all. So the first loading screen of every area is always black, because it did not have time yet to load in the loading screen backgrounds. So this will be Whiterun.
Yes.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more
You can see
swords for
it
the
is
Imperial
totally
soldiers.
different than the
Just
original.
can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you start?
Need something?
Need something?
Post travel in Whiterun?
All the taverns have hand through signs.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Oh, did you need something?
So yeah, this is one of the many modifications that are in the game.
I know
It's more
Stay out of
lively
trouble.
but we can't afford
because of the massive amount of NPCs, more
What's your
kids.
business here?
Can't stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
Give me your money.
Visually, it's totally overhauled.
I don't have any money. You better give me 5.
So even the map is overhauled. There are a lot of new spaces, new villages, new areas to explore, new ruins to gain access to. But my favorite area would be Whiterun and Riften. We'll fast travel to Riften to show that, and then we'll go into a Dwemer ruin afterwards. So basically, Riften was the poverty city in Skyrim, which is now totally overhauled. It doesn't look as much poverty as it was before. Now that the game is finally loaded, we also have nice loading screens, which change every time. So one of the main things, I think you saw the NPCs with a red hood over them. Those were indeed news. They are part of a Serana expansion pack, making her a more or less a wench. I have not checked into the whole Serana part yet, but so far she should be totally overhauled, the whole quest line going with it, and the castle as well. So this is the new Riften.
I had another run-in.
Again, the guards look totally different, all the armor is
Thieves Guild
different.
has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One
NPCs have a high
I'm really getting
poly
tired of your excuses.
Look, I
Face
don't borrow the
sets.
money. You said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual.
So they look cleaner, they look nicer,
How was I to
and overall everything looks nicer in this game now.
What can I do for you?
Think you might be in the wrong place.
So let's start with...
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Take a look.
So weapons and armor is also overhauled. There's also a high variety of different types of armor. Of course, most of the
Never done an honest day's
blacksmiths
work.
will
I can take
sell
it.
the original
I
items.
presume you're bothering me for a
I'm
good
fine.
reason. I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Yes?
But just to make it a little bit nicer, let's steal a guard's armor. Yes, NPCs will go nude. That's also one of the things that has been added. So caves have an animation with them. One of the mod sets included allows for wind, speed, rain, snow. Snow will actually stay on the landscape as well. But it's all seasonal, so you can't be sure that it will happen. Let's search for a... maybe this one. I'm not sure which ones are custom and which ones aren't, because of the massive amount of areas that have been added. So far there are, of course we have Skyrim, then we have the DLC expansion, Solstheim. Then we now have another DLC size map of Vodenheim. Then we also have a very big chunk of Oblivion, which is another DLC size mod. So there are so many areas that have been added that not every area that I can showcase is actually either vanilla or mod based. But I will now show you the total overhaul of the Dwenger ruins. If you've played Skyrim, you know how the Dwenger ruins look like. And they do not look like this. See the other so we still have the most house. Bandits are their own class now. So you can actually also follow the bandits, and they will be your allies for them. immersive mod-based enemy. It's a more or less bigger spider. These are the ones. The weapon speed I'm using is because it's a specific weapon that is so fast. This is a electronic type of enemy. So the grammar is pretty much overhauled. We have bigger enemies, we have newer enemies. Let's see. I don't recall this map, so I am supposedly thinking that this is not the vanilla one. I have no idea if that actually what it is. Perfect. So on the map you can see all the enemies. And this is the only reason why I turned on God mode. Because basically the twin rooms are now high level areas. As you can see, there's a whole big variety of specific design, and enemies can also summon NPCs for them. Although the rate is very low, they can do it. So another thing is that the ingots and the potions are totally overhauled as well. And depending on the amount of potions you actually have, they can become visual. So for now you don't see anything, but if I do this, you shall now see potions and coin bags on my hip. And this actually works for everyone, so not only the player but for the NPCs as well. This is one of the custom doors. Let's see if we can find a bigger type of enemy. The lockpicking is also overhauled. I don't have any lockpicks. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. So, based on the type of chest, the lockpicking mechanism will change. Yeah, I've never been here. requires a key, which we do not have. So we will just cheat our way in. Basically looking for a... No, that's not in sign. So yeah, I think my computer ran out of CPU. And that's why it's gonna crash now. I'm not sure if my PC will try to pick it up, but CPU is now lower to 50, memory to 50, GPU to 70. So basically it's still running, it's just crashed on the spot. And that's my main issue for now. I can't do a full playthrough if it keeps crashing. And I think it has something to do with my CPU getting bottlenecked, because the base game is not really demanding, but with all the mods, it really takes a lot of stress on my computer. So I'm gonna have to cut it out of there. This would be the end of just showcasing a little bit about the game for now.